I know what an anti-Semitic trope looks like and what they sound like and what they feel like when it lands on you. It stinks. Certainly when somebody's got 4+ million followers to get that link to see, what is this book about? Let me see.
On his show, Rich Eisen discussed Brooklyn Nets star Kyrie Irving. Eisen hit on many points.
This is after him putting on his Instagram account a link from Alex Jones in the 90s.
This is a reference to when Kyrie Irving posted a clip of Alex Jones in the middle of the Sandy Hook trials, claiming there are secret societies. Jones has profited as a conspiracy theorist, claiming the Sandy Hook massacre was a hoax, the Boston Marathon bombing was staged by the FBI, Michelle Obama is actually a man, 9/11 was an inside job, COVID is not real, the Pentagon has a gay bomb that can turn the frogs gay, Obama/birtherism, Pizzagate. I mean, the list is unfortunately endless. Eisen then plays audio the back and forth with ESPN's Nick Friedel and Irving, with Irving claiming that no one asks or has tried to talk to him about it, thus Friedel does. Kyrie throws a hissy fit when questioned, interrupts Friedel, and postures to other reporters, simply begging them to ask a question.
You're dehumanizing me, Kyrie. I'm a Jewish man, okay? Descendant of people who died in gas chambers and got incinerated by Nazis. You're dehumanizing me by putting on your platform a book and a movie that is filled with anti-Semitic tropes that are designed or eventually lead to the dehumanization of me and my children and my ancestors who died because they were Jewish.
This really hits home. A quick break from Eisen via ESPN's Pablo Torre, longtime journalist and host of ESPN Daily. This is from the book that the movie is based on, Torre wrote. It's written by the same director, and it has the same exact title. He calls the fact that 6 million Jews were killed during the Holocaust one of 5 major falsehoods, and blames the Jewish-controlled media, not subtle, in another tweet. I started watching the movie Kyrie tweeted out to prepare for today's episode of Debatable. And if you were wondering exactly how insanely anti-Semitic it is, just know that they showed this quote from Adolf Hitler as such. If you'd like to see the insane quote, well, there it is. Torre follows up, so to be extraordinarily clear here, the quote is obviously fake. Hitler did not believe black people are the jewels of God. They spelled Adolf wrong. The citation itself is overflowing with brain worms. But this screenshot is actually from the movie, which says a lot. On his This Isn't Promotion, Kyrie spewed that his foot soldiers replied to en masse. Rich Eisen has a message for you.
Yeah, I mean, you're not promoting it with like a tour. It's not like a book tour or a movie tour. But when you put it in front of 4 million people who might not have already heard about it or know about it, you're promoting it. You're promoting it. You're giving it your platform. The same thing, and when you give it your platform, you may not agree with all of the other things that the person who created a book or movie or a theory that you say is true. You are now owning all of that person's opinions.
To be clear, as Dave Zirin wrote, the film, which personally I'm not naming, but you see written in the article, promotes the idea that the Holocaust, which affected Zirin's family intimately, was a lie. It promotes the idea of a link between modern Jews and Satan worship. It includes quotes attributed to Hitler about how fraudulent modern Jews are, and we aren't real Jews.
And yeah, it's offensive. It's offensive, and it's also really scary because it's normalized by somebody who puts a ball through a hoop and is very famous for it and generationally rich for it, and you have a platform because of it, and it's normalized.
It is the same school of thought as Chicago rapper guys spewing nonsense, and has been, per many reports, invested in that German Big H guy Because of him, outside TIAA Stadium in Jacksonville, Florida, which saw the University of Florida football team play, this message you see on your screen was plastered on it.
Kyrie is yet another notable name to join the chorus of others who have decided, in my opinion, to ridicule and potentially bring violence to the Jewish community.
And I'm seeing it all over overpasses across the country. It's damn frightening, and I'd like you to help and do something about it.
I love Rich, however, let's remember. When people were put in danger because anti-vaxxers tried storming and hurting their fellow man, chanting Irving's name, where was he?
Did he come out against it? No.
I'm not alone. I have a whole army around me.
Did he condemn it? No.
All I do is post things for my people in my community and those that it's actually going to impact.
I gotta be honest. Frankly, at this point, it is getting scary, as Eisen would say. And considering the folks who are sticking up for him and where their allegiances lie, it is a legitimate question to pose to Kyrie if he is a Holocaust denier. I want to know these things. I want to know where his line is. I know he did a press conference today, didn't help himself out, but at this point, considering that he just refuses to do the right thing, yet still at the same time not truly say what he believes in, is cowardly. And that's where we are.
Being a free thinker, Irving probably isn't listening to Eisen and others, seeing feedback as an attack or as something that would require him to admit he doesn't know everything. And that's not how people like that work, unfortunately. Wrote awful announcings, Sean Keeley.
It's frightening, man. It's scary. Put it all together.